All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Monday once again. We're a little late today. Kids home from school today for whatever, I forgot what reason it was. But things happen. It's always last minute. It's always right when you have something going on. But we're here. We're here. It's 1:12 now in the afternoon, p.m. Central Time, and it's January 19th, 2026. So let's go. We're going to be playing a little intro so I can get some time to hit that like button and share it out uh, to all my friends and such. So if you could help me out with that, I would appreciate it. I mean, let's grow a community of people who realize the importance of the fact that everybody has to eat. You think, oh, it's just food. Just food. I'll just go to the store. No, it's a lot. Everything is built off of that. Everything. So let's talk about it. We'll be right back, guys. In what's this one? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? 4 minutes and 5 seconds. We'll be right back. Let's grow. That's episode 100, or I'm sorry, 219. Wow. Let's go.
In a world of concrete walls and city lights so bright, Waylon's got a secret garden blooming through the night. No fields of green, just pots and lights inside his home. Turning seeds to supper, never feeling all alone. He's the average Joe who said, I'll grow my own damn way. Food and medicine from scratch, come what may. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun. Bringing us together cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the indoor farmer, lighting up the screen. He shows off his leafy greens, the project's taking flight. Experiments gone wrong, but hey, that's alright. From hydroponics hustle to soil in the spare room, learning curves and breakthroughs, chasing away the gloom. It's hard work entertainment, twisting sweat into gold, affecting every soul, young and old. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the
All right, we're back. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Come on in. Welcome to Monday. It's definitely a Monday here. Last minute little snafus, from the dog and the kid. It's those last minute. You ever try to get out of the house and you just can't seem to leave the house because there's always something happening. Yeah, sometimes it happens. I'm not typically late on the show, but today we're a little bit late. It is what it is. We do have a lot going on. I have a lot to do. I got a bunch of pictures to show you guys. I'm also going to get the bubble hash machine going. Oh, there's some leftover remnants in there. Interesting. Maybe I should try and get it out. How about that? Just a tiny bit of it. Let's do that. So I got a bunch of pictures. I think I'm gonna try and do the mint transplant today, and maybe we can do that while the washing machine's running. Might be the case. So we got a nice frozen block of some random plants that I don't know the strain or the genetics of at all. So interesting, to say the least. And it turns out to make some decent bubble hash. I wouldn't call it the best bubble hash just because I know it's not the best bud, but I got a whole bunch still to process. So I figured I'm going to start doing more of this, at least one bag of it for on Mondays. Okay, if I can get it to squeeze out. It's a frozen block. It's a block of frosty goodness that I froze directly after harvesting. Right after harvesting, I've got this handy little bag here that you can tie the ends. You always want to tie the ends because this thing will come undone so easy from being washed in the washing machine. Guys, I'll get to some comments here in a few minutes. Just give me a minute to get this all set up. Pull up some pictures. I don't have a ton of ice, but I also don't need a lot of ice for a couple of reasons. I took this water, which I couldn't get it to fill up since I was already running my RO system today. I took this water that I put it outside for at least a couple hours, I think. So it's not frozen, but it's definitely chilled so that the ice won't melt as fast as when I put in just directly RO water. Okay. Now that's going to take a while to wash and to melt the big block. I do need to go grab my other bucket. The bucket. It's a 10-gallon bucket I use for the process because it has it's a deeper bucket, so these bucket bags or these bubble bags won't be sitting in the water at the bottom. Makes a lot better process. All right, let me pause this camera. See a bunch of people coming in. Hey, Ty, Margaret, Alice popping in the YouTube. Jedi Jethro. Again, I can't remember if that's Cullen or somebody else. Can't remember all your names everywhere. I try to stick to the similar names, either the indoor farmer or Waylon the indoor farmer. I'm actually probably going to move more towards Waylon the indoor farmer. It's a little more unique. Yeah, it's an extra word in there, but it's a little more me. I have a feeling I have some people that purchased a hat, at least one person that purchased a hat a long time ago. I never ever see them around. I feel like maybe that's because I made the hat, I made the logo just the indoor farmer, which doesn't tie to me much. So I think maybe since it's a little bit too generic, it makes it people that don't know me or care about what I'm doing still like the logo, which I guess that's a good thing. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me pull up some pictures here, and I'll also share in some tunes that I'm already listening to. Let's see. Okay, let me show you guys something here. I talked about it yesterday. If you go down, if you close the live comments or the live chat, they call it live chat, you can actually go in here to comments on Rumble, and you can leave a permanent comment that will stay there unless I delete it. But yeah, it stays there longer, or at least after the show. Live chat doesn't do that. Yeah, let's go. Let's try to get up to 20 people in on the Rumble. I'm not gonna. Well, we already got 20 people here total, but I do want to get at least. I don't know. I want to get a little bit more on the Facebook before I add. I'm thinking about just going to the Rumble only for door prizes. So I really would like to see more of you jump in on the Rumble. Okay, so today we will have a door prize wheel. Guess we can get that started. Oops. If you all want to be in on it, let's see the Rumblers for now. Kayla, Big Mike. I hit Rumble. Mikey, oh, okay, that's right. Gotcha. I guess we'll do the YouTube as well because I'm trying to get more traffic over on the YouTube. Alice, Big Mike on the YouTube. And I think that might be it for now. I guess we'll add the Facebookers in. I'll probably start this soon where I pushing more for the Rumble for sure. Denise, hello. Kayla, thank you. James, I see you in here, but I haven't seen a comment. It's probably back here a little bit. Ronaldo, Will Rose, comment, guys, and I'll put you on the wheel. James, hello. Other James. Two different Jameses. Alice. Margaret will run the Facebook. All right. I think I got you. Got everybody who's commented so far. Just leave me a comment and we'll put you on the door prize wheel. And of course, the number wheel we'll do a little bit later. I'm going to assume there's at least 10. Do that. Alright, let me pull up these pictures real quick. There's quite a few, but not too many. Let's go to details. There it goes. There it goes. Not sure how that's the first. Oh, so I just wanted to show you guys the filters I put on my fridge. I have to pay for these filters like, I don't know what it is, like a month or two, a couple months, maybe 3 months. I don't really pay attention to how long they last. I just replace them when I have to. But yeah, I don't have to put in like baking soda or anything. And this is the water filter. So this is the ice that I'm using. And I don't know. I'm guessing it doesn't filter things as filtered as RO water. So I kind of combine that together when I'm drinking water, so that I'm getting maybe some of the minerals out of that, not so much of the zap. And I put a little bit of salt in my water too. Okay, maybe I should just go ahead and put some water in this too. Doesn't seem like it's very high. Oh, I guess we need to get our bucket real quick. We'll just go to the pictures first. Black seeded Simpsons. So I put. I'm gonna go grab the bucket real quickly, and I put a bunch of these seeds in the aquaponics system in order to try to help soak up the nutrients while I don't have a bunch of plants in there. Okay, here's my mint that I want to transplant. Congrats to Miss Rose for winning game night yesterday. It's the third round of the What's the Difference game. I think I'm going to use 2 buckets this time. Somebody explained to me how that would be a lot easier. I think it's true. I can leave the bucket draining while I move forward to the next little bit. Okay, we want to. Oh no, I should have emptied that first, but it's okay. Not too worried about it. Okay. I just sprinkled them all around to kind of get them spread out. I don't really need them any sort of uniform way. Here's that lemon tree. It's not doing so well, so I went ahead and I moved it up into the grow table. I don't know what all this is. Like, looks like a spider web, but then it looks like it was all scuffed up. Like, I don't know. I hope Mr. Sprout's not over here eating these. That could have been the thing. I don't know. I doubt it though. There was spots all over the tree, so I think it was a cricket or something. And I haven't heard any crickets. I haven't even seen any. Now that I got the spider cricket hunter, Mr. Sprout. So I went ahead and moved it up here. I'm hoping that taking it off the ground will help it for now, at least until I can figure out what's going on. Yeah, here's the table. Got a lot growing in here, but I do need to clean it up and maybe start something new. I need to trim back all the broccoli again, like way down. Trim it way down. I usually just trim it like at the top here somewhere, but I need to trim it down further. It's a bunch of compost that I went ahead and put in the table. Look at this broccoli just popping up over the lights. Hey, is there light up here? Nope. What am I doing up here? I don't know. You planted a lot, the Black Simpsons, yeah. Yeah, it's a nice like leaf lettuce. It doesn't have to get giant. You don't have to wait for a big head of lettuce to eat it. Mine's dead outside. Hopefully it grows back in spring. Oh, the lemon tree. Oh no. Let's go. Hey, Ty on the Facebook side. I gotta do this while I'm thinking about it, otherwise I forget. Okay, moving on. So there's another broccoli plant on the opposite side of the light that's actually got a little broccoli head there. That's gonna go all crazy if I don't cut it off soon. I know you can get really big, like outside, like that's really nice and tight, like broccoli heads, but inside it wants to start stretching out to look for more light, and so these heads don't stay long. They will actually do what this is doing back here. Like they do this. That was a broccoli head there. Here's our purple kohlrabi. It's getting big. I haven't had a need to cut it yet, but I'm guessing I should probably harvest it a little sooner than I did last time, because I had a big old, I still had a big chunk left that I ended up burying back in the table. I ate it a lot. I put it in stew and soup. I put those together, put it in soup. Okay, I need this thing to be going while we're talking here. Uh-oh. Lost my board that I was using. Here it is. Yeah, we had a good game night, but I had trouble getting players right away. So I'm gonna try to start making a list of people that want to play, and if you can't play that week or whatever, then that's okay. But I'm gonna start pulling from that list first, people that want to come up, unless it's a special guest player for some reason or another. So it's going to be loud for a bit. See how it goes. I'm going to move it away from me a little bit so maybe it quiets down, or it's a little quieter. Jeez. It's not quieter, I know. I'm right next to it. Let's just switch the mint over with this. And there we go. Whoa. It's not good. Just made a mess. I dumped out some of the goodness on the inside. Although the cannabis is pretty frozen still, so I doubt it was anything fresh. I definitely made a mess. Good thing it was nothing special that got wet. Except me. I'm pretty special. It's not enough water, I don't think. If I put more water in, it's going to melt for sure. Well, I kind of want the cannabis to melt, so why don't we do that? We're going to put... Here, I'm going to switch back the screen real quick. We're going to put some RO water in here with it, but we're going to spray it right onto the cannabis. I have a lot saved up since I was running it earlier. I don't want to put in a ton, but just let that fill up a little bit more. Whoa, camera. Cam, come back. Son of a camera. There we go. You found me. Now how do I get you over there? Over here, thank you. Fight the camera. Okay, here's some black banana peels and some veggies and fruits and stuff from the kitchen. Those are not hot peppers; those are sweet peppers. FYI. Now we're not seeing any action from the black-seeded Simpsons yet. I am trying to keep this pepper plant alive. I'm trying so hard. one pepper on it. There was more. Chopping and cutting wood. Fixing to get cold. Yeah, it's very cold here actually. So after a week, I still have some moisture in the bottom of this, which means that there was plenty of water. I did put some more water in today, but not a ton. I just kind of I moved it around strategically to certain plants that I thought might need it. So here it is. That's a single broccoli plant, just like growing into a broccoli tree. They all are. It's all broccoli. I didn't know broccoli would be so hardy, you know. Time to feed the wormies. Gotta feed the wormies. Well, I'll tell you what, probably it's time for a little bong toke because it has been a rough day already. I got a lot going on over here. So share it out with your friends, tag a friend, hit the hashtag, let's light up the chat, and let's go. Cheers, everybody. Handing out numbers here pretty soon in about half an hour. Kayla with the dancing bananas. Guys, I'll get to the game night wins. I'm hoping to do that today, but with everything that I'm doing, might not be the best, but we'll see. Like I said, my son is home from school for whatever reason they had that. As you can see, that dead pineapple is planted, and I just buried all the scraps in around it as best as I could. Huh, I think I'm missing a video where I cleaned out the onions. I don't know if it's necessary or not to clean up those the dead pieces of onion. And I watered the lemon plant as much as I could, but that pump doesn't actually get that high. I have to lower it just a few inches to get it to start pumping again. It's crazy. Oh, that's right. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Okay. That's right. Makes sense. Hey, Diane. Diane, we got 3 minutes left on this video, but I will put you on the wheel, the door prize wheel, if you want to get done. Remember, guys, the door prize and the number wheels are the two ways that members can still win Indoor Pharma coupons. So that's 9 chances a week, plus 1 on the game night wheel, that's 10, plus 5 on the pro wheel, that is 15 coupons a week. That's $75 a week, plus the shipping that I spend. Yeah, I'm not getting rich on $2 a month, but I would like to see more people join. It's been sad to see everybody who left. I don't know what reasons. Everyone has their own reasons. Anyway, there's the onions. I thought they might have been getting a little limp and it seemed like they were not super happy, so I thought I'd give them some extra water directly instead of trying to water the one end of the table and then hoping it will just, migrate through the table. And it does, but I don't know. Sometimes I think I should water directly to some of these plants like I'm doing. Now I'm just kind of watering the soil in general just to, for a couple of reasons. It kind of helps keep it down from blowing around in the air, but also the worms and arthropods and stuff, they need a little moisture. They need some water down in there. It's not a ton. I don't want to drown them, but I do want to spread it out a little bit. That's water coming from the aquarium. Cheers, Alice. You know, load a new, nice, fresh bowl. Oh, you know what? I don't have my water down here. I need my water. Yeah, that's weird. I'm missing a video where maybe I missed it from the last video. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, this week on People in the Boxes is current events. Current events week. What's been going on with you? What's going on this month since the last current events episode? That's what we're going to talk about on Thursday. Believe it or not, I don't even have a review for tomorrow. So maybe more bubble hash. I've done that on a couple of Tuesdays. Just keep it going, keep it rolling with the bubble hash sesh, and actually get more done. Because I have a lot more bags. Oh. Too much water. Now my camera's probably jacked up. There it goes, camera. Alright. Just juggling things over here, but my choice. It's my choice. Where's the water level at? Okay, it's not too bad. I can tell by the water level if it's got too much water, obviously. I guess that's an obvious statement, but I can tell by this hose over here that whether it's got too much or not. Now, the water will increase as the ice melts, which probably will happen more now that I put a lot of room temperature RO water in there. I still hear it bopping around. The ice. I got some more ice upstairs. I think I'll try to grab. And I need to put some paper towels under the machine if I can. There we go. All right, now things are looking up now. I need to just go and I'll have to add the ice that my fridge has made up to that point. Okay. Well, that should be good. The machine sweats. It's a plastic washing machine. You're putting ice in. It sweats a lot. I'm not a player. I just sweat a lot. Isn't that how that song goes? Diane, gotcha. James, still removing inactive members from my group. Nice. I'm removing inactive friends. Like, you can follow me all day long, but if you've been a friend of mine and I haven't seen or heard from you in more than a couple of years, I don't know why we're on. Like, we can still, you can still hit me up in real life, I guess, if you have some reason. But if you're on my quote friends list, like, I don't see why. So I'm not doing it like a lot. Like, I'm not spending a lot of time doing it. But if I see someone, I'm like, who's this? When's the last time I talked to this person? Okay, they're gone. Cleaning up my friends list because a lot of the reason why I didn't do up to now was because I was trying to keep my friends or my profile like the high follower count or whatever as much as I could, and whatever, all your friends or followers. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to concentrate on this page on Waylon the Indoor Farmer on Facebook. The page is a little different. There's no friends list on the page, so I'm trying to concentrate more on that. And speaking of, I messed up. I totally forgot to post a bunch of pictures yesterday. I had like 6 pictures more to post or something, and for the whole weekly thing, and I forgot it. I forgot to do it. It's okay. It happens. Hey, Alan, how are you? How you been? Jennifer, hello. Alan, Jennifer, I'll add you to the door prize in just a minute. Doing that too. He said, "Hey, James, thanks for the 20 stars, brother." You know, I would do something special for my star senders and stuff, but to be honest, I don't want to promote the Facebook any more than I already do. Like I use it, I pay for the blue check and all that. I jump through their hoops, but I'd still tell you that I'd rather you come and find me on another site, even YouTube over Facebook, Rumble over Facebook for sure, Rumble over all of them. Locals if you want to be a subscriber, or subscribe to me on any other platform that you can, but locals is how you get in on the prizes and stuff like that. I do have a few subscribers on Rumble. Shouts out to those 3 people. Appreciate that. You're not purging like me. No, I'm not purging. I'm just like, I hardly ever unfriend somebody. I never saw a reason to. But now I'm like, well, I want to try and concentrate my feed on people that I care more about, that care about me, that interact with me, actually interact. And I'm going to be very, very picky on who I accept friend requests from. I have to have seen you around a bunch, seen you in my chat or in my comments. Alan and Jennifer. Spelling that right, Jennifer. Yes, Jennifer Savage. Okay. 8 inches here with 16-inch or -16 wind chill. Oh no! Right now, that sounds terrible. It's pretty cold outside here, but at least it's sunny and it's not all that snowy. But hey, look, this is I finally got over to the Fish Geek. I should have taken a little video while I was there. I got some more equilibrium, and he told me, he convinced me to get some of this alkaline buffer. I don't need very much. I need very, very little, but it is supposed to be, it says raises pH, but I don't need my pH to be raised necessarily. But they do need a little bit of, it's not called AB, it's called something else he was telling me about. I need to get some more information on that and report back, but it has to do with the aquarium. So I'm hoping, I'm going to have to, maybe I should do a pH test today and find out where it's at. I think that was the last clip I had for today from like my garden and stuff. I do want to do this mint transplant while we got this machine rolling, and I want to get to the game night winners. Okay, so I have a bucket to transplant it, which actually had a house plant in before, which is still green for some reason. Guess it's dead. I don't know if I can get it to come back, but so I'm just gonna put the mint in there, and then I'll add some fresh soil on top. I don't have the soil with me, but that's okay. Make sure you guys go get a number on the number spin over on Locals. Number post. Oh wow, what's happening here? Okay. Okay, interesting. Need to give myself a little more room. see, I've got these skewers in here for some reason. I'm just going to dig a little bit. It's not like a proper transplant, like where I get fresh soil and everything, but it's going to get lots of goodies, and it's pretty vibrant still, so I'm not too worried. It's an old plant, though. I had this mint plant for a couple of years, at least 2 or 3 years. Oh, there's a bunch of arthropods at the bottom of it. Very nice. Very nice. I wish I could show you guys. I should take a picture of it, actually. That's what I'm going to do. As I'm making a mess. Yeah, I don't want to knock the bong down. You're right. I want to hit it again, but you know what? It's probably more important to get a nice photo. So we can show you a little closer up next week. I need the flash on because of that other light in the background. Okay. Let's see if I can pick this up with one hand. The root has just gone all the way around. The big root has just gone all the way around in a circle like a couple of times. Alright, so I need to maybe dig a little bit bigger hole. Here's what I need to do. I need to empty this bucket out a little bit. I need the camera to stand still so I don't get it stuck somewhere again. Come on. Okay, got it. Let's get this soil bucket. Special bucket just for soil. It's a mini bucket. It's like a 2.5 gallon bucket or something. I don't hear a lot of ice anymore. It's not great news, but happens. I'm just gonna dump a bunch of this into here. That's not bad. That's better. And a mess. A big old mess. Oh, I need you to go back inside, Mr. Roly-Poly. There you go. Now it's a little bit more manageable. I don't typically do this much work during the show. I usually just show you guys what I did, but I don't know, felt like it would work out. Okay, that mint is going to love life now. Do need to add some more soil in around it. We need some water though for the soil first. Inoculate it with some water from the fish tank. Oh, what am I hearing? Needs more water. Okay, that should be enough. Burr, right? Yeah, I hope everyone's staying warm, but tell you what, while I'm inside working on the garden, I forget all about what season it is outside, you know? Okay, just about perfect. Okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to make a mess, so I think we'll do it on the floor real quick. Machine's done washing. All right, she's looking much nicer now. So a little bit of room left. Should go ahead and fill it up. At least partially. And I can put some more in it later. This. And we've got a room and dustpan just for this kind of situation. Not a big mess, but enough to want to clean up. And away it goes. Do I want to? I think I'll wash it one more time. Yeah, we definitely need to go get some ice. At least to finish out this one. Alright. Cheers. Cheers skis. Yeah, you want to come up, Ty? Yeah, definitely need to try it. It's not, it doesn't come out to be the nice, like, light color. Some of it does. Like, you can kind of see different shades, but I don't really, like, I don't try to separate it out or anything. Let's see if I can show you, though. It's about how it comes out. These little flakes, because I spread it out so it dries. I put it on another piece of, it's another bag, a bubble bag, or I guess no, what would I call this? Micron bag. It's a micron bag. I don't know what micron it is, but I had it extra for whatever reason. I can't remember what happened, but so what I do is I see how I use this area already. Looks like an old mattress. But anyway, I just moved it over a little bit. I got a rubber band around a 3-gallon pot. And so I have another micron cloth that I put over this. I did it without the micron cloth here, but I'll put the micron cloth over it, and then I cover that so that it can dry and it has lots of air. I don't put it in the freezer. Some people will put it in the freezer to make it to suck the moisture out of it. I don't want to do that because it might freeze the moisture. Yeah, I just spread it out. Let it dry. Just walk outside, right? Should I just do the put the wash machine outside? I wonder if it would work. Just let it sit outside running. Freeze up to a block. Although if the water stays moving, it would take a lot longer for it to freeze. Okay, where are we at? All right. We got a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and get some numbers put out, and then head over to Garden Savvy real fast for our Garden Savvy stop by. Whoa. You now have the latest version of CCleaner. Okay, thank you. No, it's okay. We don't need that. Let's go to the number post and maybe unpin the game night post. Unpin. Boom. And the numbers. Got an extra like somehow. Chris. He says post. Post. Chris got number 1 this week. Number 1. Perry. Number 2. Nobody. Number 3. I want to say hello. I am here too for my number. Cat. Number 4. Thanks for playing yesterday, Kat. Appreciate all the players. Rose, Kat, Sheena, and Alice came up for her first time ever. Thank you, Alice. Diane, you are number 5. Trent Allgood, number 6. Kim Marston, number 7. Jess just had some things done at the hospital. Hopefully you're doing well. Alice, number 9. Jess, you're number 8. If you happen to listen to this. Kayla, you're number 9. Number 10. I'm sorry, number 10. Boom. Okay. Kayla. Margaret, you number 11. And I'll refresh one time. Yep. That's it. No one else? Rose isn't here for the numbers? Okay. 11. Hey, Peter. The control dryer works great for hash. Yeah, that would be good. I can see him. Hey, Rose. I can see who? Oh, send link. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm just doing too many things. That's all. Give me a second. The plant portion of the show, I guess, is done. So now we're going to get the number spin done and then go to Garden Savvy. And then I'm going to spend some time to get the game night winners taken care of while this hash is still hashing up. Oh, you know what? We need to change the time on it. Good luck. Subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for believing in not just me, but the vision, the end goal, the cause. I'm trying to do something that's bigger than myself. Everybody, it's real easy this day and age to just get sucked up into your own ego. And a lot of people probably think I am. Some people, I guess, think that I'm full of it. But you know what? I'm actually more interested in the bigger picture. What everybody needs, what we can help, how we can help everybody. I'm not some expert gardener. I'm not some, I'm not going to give you all the health advice, but what we can do is we can learn together, we can grow together, and we can do something that actually is a positive impact on the world. Number 10, it looks like. Number 10. Is this a different mess? See a hashtag WTIF in the comments. Number 10 is our winner. I don't remember who that was. We'll find out. Margaret was 11. Was it Kayla? Kayla was number 10. Awesome. Hey, that's crazy. Today is episode 219 on the 19th. On the 19th. 19 on the 19th. Wow. Maybe I should get a lottery ticket. Just kidding. Moving on to the Garden Savvy. If you don't know, you can get a discount on a year membership. If you join Garden Savvy, you can come in and be, you can post and comment and like and share all this stuff within the gardening community on Garden Savvy, community home, or you can go and use their Garden AI, specifically made for gardening and growing. And then also they have the Hortisketch, which is a digital way to keep track of all your information of growing. Also be able to like map out everything. I'm not really sure how to do some of it, but yeah, I just don't know how to remove something after you put it there. It's just delete. Okay. I really wish I could figure this out more, because I mean, I don't get like, I think I might get something for people that sign up. I'm not really sure, but I'm not too worried about that. Like, I like the concept. It's cool to be able to put in notes, and then you can look back at them year over year. You can also, it has access to the AI through here. You can also, it will tell you like your, see if you go to live mode, it will actually start keeping track of the day and time and everything that you did certain things, and it's maybe more complex. Oh, there's Ty. I keep forgetting that I invited you up. And now it'll click. What the heck? I was just clicking it over and over, and now it finally clicks. The little dongle thing doesn't work for us to turn it around. See that? You should be able to turn it. Doesn't do that. I think maybe I can make it bigger or smaller from one of the boxes. Here it is. That's the only way I can make it bigger or smaller.
What are you trying to do?
You are very fuzzy. What's that? You got your mic down?
No. Crappy headphones. 1 second.
Sure. Anyway, there's a whole tutorial and a learning curve with this, but it's pretty cool how you can kind of go in and, if I want eggplants, I don't know how to make it. Jeez. Can we figure this out? Let's see.
How's that?
That's better.
Problem is I got a headphone going out on the good ones. The other one
Okay, I
was
figured it out.
So if I want,
I can't make it longer, but I can make it wider. So certain crops have different parameters. I think that might just be
is that your table?
Say again?
Is that a graph of your growing table?
No, but if I could figure out this program a little bit better, take the time to learn it, Hortisketch, Garden Hortisketch on the Garden Savvy website. I wanted to do that. It was sort of a personal challenge for me that this is designed for outdoors, but I thought I could figure out a way to design my indoor grow rooms using this, even though, for instance, it's a dirt now. I could turn it to grass. I can't remember how. Might have
I
to
mean, when
start
I
a new.
seen it, that was my immediate thought is you were planning your grow table, like made a graph or something.
I'm still just trying to learn the site. Like it's crazy. Like I could do like this. There's your 4x4, and then over here I couldn't figure out how to click something different. So I gotta look. I gotta go real slowly, and my mouse will change. Yeah, I need to talk to John about this. Maybe they just haven't really been working on it much in a while. They did add cannabis per my request, so I mean they added it, which was nice because they're not trying to alienate any plants really.
Who is that? I must not
Garden
have heard that part.
Garden Savvy, Garden Savvy.
Oh,
It's this is the website I'm talking about here, where they have a community where you can post and comment, and here's Kayla's post here, and you can like and share and all that good stuff. It's kind of like a social media for gardening, which is kind of cool. Thought it was cool, so and I'm gonna post this picture because, hey, garden savviers.
like a Reddit kind of.
I would say more like a Facebook for gardening. You can make groups and things like that, I believe. Yeah. Happy Monday. I post my. I'm going to explain here because for some reason I feel like I need to. I post my. I post the thumbnail for
18
my
viewers over here.
live show every week because I can't because my other photos are in the wrong format, I guess. Format. I am not just trying to promote. That's good enough, I guess. I do want to talk to, and maybe I need to send him an email. I've sent him messages in because he comes through and he hits the like button on every post. Like here, John Erling, he's the one that owns this. He gave me the affiliate position with Garden Savvy, and so I know he's hitting the like button. So I made a message here a couple times. I was like, John, come stop by the show. Like, come say hi. What's that? What'd you say?
I just said nice. When he was talking about he stops through all the
Sure.
time.
Well, no, only like on these posts, but I'm trying to get him to stop it. I'm trying to get him to come over to the live show because we're not live on this site. This is a sort of garden community that I endorse, I guess, in that case. It's a helpful, like there's a lot of resources, plus you can talk to the other community members to like get their take on different things and that kind of stuff. We'll get back to comments here in a second. Oh, Peter, I meant to add you to the wheel. Rose, you as well. Hey, look, I guess it's time to empty this out.
Hi, Jennifer.
I keep forgetting.
Sorry.
It's okay. The 45 is supposed to be the first thing it goes through, or the last thing. Now, the bigger number is the... Okay, so I put the 45 in first, then the 73, then the 160. Right? Am I doing that right? The bigger number is the bigger the hole in the micron. I lose you, Ty? I lost Ty right as I asked him a question. Pretty sure I'm right about that.
No, you didn't lose me, brother. My daughter just came home. What'd you ask? I'm sorry.
I was saying the micron bags, the bigger the number is the bigger the hole, correct?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure
I've
somebody.
actually never had a chance to make hash with the micron bags yet. The only micron
Okay.
bag I had was for my rosin press, and I ended up not using those and just going with straight parchment paper because it was
Hmm.
easier to me. I got more
Interesting.
from it.
Well, I mean, you might smoke a little more plant material that way, but you could probably get more use of it too.
Yeah,
You got to be careful
I got
smoking plant material
I got
though
a
with the dabs. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
got a nice rosin press. About a $600-700 rosin press.
I
I can
would
trim
love to have a rosin
those.
press. Here, let me
Yeah. This
switch
one's
the.
for sale. Hold on, sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna.
You see it?
I do.
Yeah,
Very
this is
nice.
rosin ball. Yeah, no hand crank, man. It's automatic. 1,500 pounds of pressure on that press.
Electric.
Yep.
Oh man, it's gonna make me have to pee. Just draining the like the like the skit from Adam Sandler, the longest pee. You ever seen that one?
Yep.
He's like, "Oh man, hurry up! I gotta pee." And the guy's in there just peeing for like 3 minutes straight. He's like, they both piss themselves by the end of it. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I've been pressing buds just to get enough little rosin out of it, and then smoking the rosin every once in a while, but mostly mixing it with my flour that I get it from. So smoking it in joints like this one. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. What do we got? What time is it? Did I pass it? I passed it by 5 minutes.
Yeah, this one's for sale. I'm even actually kind of thinking about running a waffle on it. I just don't know how many of my audience will get in on a
Just
six
give
hundred
it a
dollar
try.
waffle.
Give it a start. It might take you a while to waffle it like that, but
Yeah,
you might also get
but that would give somebody a chance though that doesn't have the money to buy one of those to have one though.
that
I thought
and
a better
possibly
way.
get it could possibly bring a little bit more what you call it visibility to your page and stuff.
Yeah, spent a lot of money on that thing though. I have another one though. It's bigger. It's same rosin bomb, same company, just the next size up.
Well, here's
It's
how you can do it.
2,800 pounds.
You could have so many spots at however much, and then you could allow people to purchase more than one spot, which would anybody who actually
Yeah,
wants to buy it, but they don't have the full amount, they could buy a lot of spots. And
better chances. Yeah, that's true enough. Whenever I've ran waffles, I've always had unlimited spots though.
uh,
I even got a guy complain to me one time that you're charging too much for that. You're making too much off of that. Well, it didn't come out that way. It just more people wanted in on it than I had spots
right.
available, so I increased the spots.
I don't
I
see
didn't
why
really.
not.
I just wanted to give other people a chance that wanted it. So
Well, I mean, it's just your thing, and you're selling it. You're giving people a chance to win it. I don't see a problem. The only real problem with waffles is that the Big Daddy State once they're cut. But you can actually
yeah,
do it. You can do it on Facebook. You can do a raffle on Facebook. You have to give them their cut though.
yep.
Okay, so if I jostle it a lot, it will go through fast, but it probably won't filter as much. But there's still one more bag to go through, so. And there it goes.
Pete Klinger, I would bid, but I just paid. I just paid 5,130 to have a tree taken down, so I'm poor. I
Dude,
feel
I
you on
gotta do
that,
that.
sir.
I gotta do that too. And that tree cutting shit is expensive. Even if you tell them you're
2
gonna
years
keep.
ago, I had one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I
I
was
didn't
just gonna
mean to
say,
interrupt.
even if you tell them to keep or that I'm gonna keep the wood, drop it right there and leave it, and they still charge out the ass. Oh, come
Yeah,
on, Cam. Come
I
on,
had a
Cam.
locust tree. You know what a locust tree is?
I know what locusts are.
Yeah, well, different, but yeah, it's a locust tree, man. The whole damn tree is basically thorns. Like all the branches had thorns, and even on the trunk, there's thorns, man. It's a crazy tree. But I had one of
Oh,
those
I think
cut
I
down
know.
out back here 2 years ago, and the tree guy that went up the tree and started to bring it down ended up hurting himself. His harness caught him, but he slammed against the branch and broke a couple of his ribs.
Wow.
Yeah, his buddy come and finished the job. Actually, they got it down. I'm so glad that tree was so annoying.
I got one in a pretty bad spot between my house and my neighbor's house that has to come down ASAP, but it's gonna be like $3,000.
Yeah,
Had a company come out and look at it, and they said it's seven. They said they would charge me 1,700. Since I was going to keep the wood, I was going to put it down my gully because I need it anyway. My gully's kind of my yard's kind of sinking into the gully, so that wood would help
I
me out
remember
a
that.
lot, you know. Um, and I was like, okay, cool. And they told me like a month. It was like 3 months later they were trying to call me, and I was like, you know what? At that time, I didn't have the money anymore that I was going to use for it, and they kind of pissed me off because look, you don't. That pisses me off when you tell me a time, and then you don't follow up and you don't be like, hey, I got something came up or whatever. You don't tell. You don't give any sort of a reasoning or touch base for like until past the time when you said you would do the thing. Why is it so dark in
Right,
here?
right.
Oh, it's because I'm standing behind the light. That's what it is. Yeah, the light. It's funny.
How long did you watch that? Are you doing trim and buds in there?
They're literally the nugs cut off the branches, washed once, and then thrown right into bags and put in the freezer. So it's
Why was
everything
they washed?
because they're outdoors.
Oh, well, okay.
I wash them anyway. You get stuff all over the bud, and I mean, I guess the bubble bags might keep some of that out, but I don't think it's going to
The
keep out.
water itself, the water itself will kill a lot of the pathogens at its temperature too. So outdoor, you should probably wash your buds if you know what you're doing. If you don't know how to wash buds, don't attempt it. You can fuck your shit up.
I've done it a few different ways now, but I found this time cutting the nugs off the branches was kind of nice. I used a little basket to pick them up and put them
Oh yeah,
from one bucket to the next, and it worked out nice. Having the branches there, and then you're sitting there trying to swish the branches around and everything. It just there's more chance for breaking the buds and messing up the trichomes and all that.
well, I
Feeding.
never did it with a basket. Whenever I've washed my buds, I've always just cut stems off, and I dip each of the stems.
Well, that's what I mean. The dipping part, you can mess it
Yeah,
up if you're like swishing it around too
right.
much and smack it into the sides. And
That's why I always tell people to be careful if they wash their butts. They never did it. Yeah, I messed up a few the first times I started washing, but nothing major. I don't wash from inside at all. Never will. No need. If you got
in
a
the
clean
garage,
environment, you should be
yeah,
good to go.
I do it inside in
I
the
mean,
garage.
how much weed have we smoked? Bugs, dust, and stuff
Maybe
guaranteed. If you've
that
been
doesn't
smoking
mean
weed
I
for a long time,
want
yeah,
to keep doing it.
yeah, facts, facts.
I'm trying to like slowly but surely have better practices on all kinds of stuff.
hmm Cleaner practices, safer
Cleaner,
practices,
yeah.
at least, huh?
Okay,
I mean,
so I'm pouring this.
there's no reason not to. I mean, we've got all these environments and controlled stuff. Why not completely do it right way, right?
Well, and some of it isn't even the difference in cost or time or effort. It's just the difference in the habits that we have of certain things. I'm not saying
Yep.
anything about what specifically anything, but I know there's a lot of stuff out there that we just don't have the habit of doing it in a way that is health effective. We think cost effective, we think time effective. We don't think health effective all
Mm.
the time. One piece 8 to 1,200 for the wood. This was oak. I'll show you what I kept. So 4,000 pounds. Yeah, so you probably could make some money on that too. My trees are full of
hmm
thorns. Oh, they are, James? I didn't know that.
What kind of trees? What do you say?
Lemon trees. He gave me a lemon tree, and I've been having some trouble with it. But he said they're full of thorns, which I'm guessing
Yeah.
mine has to get a little bigger before the thorns start to grow. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Smoke.
I need to get some. I need to get the rest of the ice
Hey,
before I start
I
my.
got a question for you.
Okay.
I got a question to run through you. So, my mother died last year, as you probably may remember, but she just got a check in the mail uh, for $1,800 from a lawsuit settlement where Nick's Gin, this company Nick's Gin they did stuff like Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes
Hmm.
and stuff, but it was fake. It was fake, and my mom had contributed money to it, and apparently she had won some money, and apparently all the people that were part of the lawsuit did not answer the lawsuit, so they sent her another check with some more money. Can I
Wow.
cash that check?
I mean,
Before
if
you
you
say that, now I know what you're thinking legally, but I was her uh, payee for her money
power of
and her
attorney.
exeter of her. Yeah, and I was her power of attorney. My only question is the legality of it being that she's not alive anymore. But isn't that money owed to her? And being her power of attorney, exeter of will, and benefactor of all of her stuff, wouldn't that technically belong to me?
I would think so, but my legal advice.
I mean, the payment, original payment was before she died. This is just an extension of what they have left, according to the letter.
You could call the company, but they'd probably be like, "Yeah, well, yeah, taking that back."
Right. You know, they don't want to pay me anyway, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like they can force you to do anything. You can call them and ask them, and then if they act like they don't want to help, then maybe get a hold of a. I don't want to say lawyer, but I don't know.
Well, that's what it
Just
comes
ask
down to,
advice.
though.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can take it down to the bank and get it cashed because her account is still open. Well, it was my account under her name. It was, it was a disability account, Social Security, whatever. So, yeah, Social Security is who sent her money.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do some of the game night winners. Try to get them all done, actually, but what time is it?
I'm gonna have to check on that. I guess a little 1800 is worth checking on that for.
Yeah, but 1800 is probably not enough to be going to call a lawyer. That's going to cost you. Well, paying for the consultation might be worth it, just so they can tell you what they think. That might actually be worth it.
I could probably get it done from the lawyer that did the whole will and everything for about 400.
Yeah.
So that still leave me about 1400. You know, he probably
Well,
wouldn't charge me nothing just to talk to me. Actually, he wouldn't even charge me for the consultation.
You
Probably.
could just take it to the bank. They might be able to tell you. Let's see, Brenda, it's 34. Alice, are you peeing right
Like
now?
I said, I'm flushing the damn cleaning stuff that was in the toilet. Oh, the old lady apparently before she left today put that blue stuff in the toilet.
Alice, you now have 18 coupons.
Did ask for legal on Reddit. Yeah,
On
I wouldn't
Reddit,
ask a lawyer on Reddit. No way, Rose. I mean, I might ask, but I sure the hell wouldn't take it very seriously.
All right, Kayla. Where's Kayla? Kayla has 21. I forgot to do them all from last week. Diane has 3 more, adding 3 to Diane's list. 41 now. 41, Diane. Then
I'm back.
Kim Marston. Kim, you have 18. Okay, moving on to, we'll do today's Kayla. Yes, Kayla, you have 22 now. 22.
Does my camera just come down if I turn it off and it stays down?
I have it set to. I had it set to single. Yeah. Here.
Oh, but it doesn't normally, or you just make it whatever the host wants setting wise.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Like when I'm on and then I turn my camera off, does it stay down until you put it back up?
No, if you turn it back on, it should have popped back on. But I had it switched to solo like this. It was fine. It's because I had it set to the whole screen, and when I switched it, I just put it on solo instead of this one.
Yeah.
All right. Yesterday, the door prize, Chris. Chris won the door prize. Got a bunch of Sprout Bucks to hand out. Rose won an Indoor Farmer coupon, so let's see, Rose. Ham, beans,
yeah, I think
potatoes. Rose
this place was like that here, Rose.
16 now. Alice. That's right, you used 1 and you gained 4, so let me write that down. So now you have 22. 22 coupons.
Right, McClure.
That's Miss Diane.
Diane McClure here.
Sunmed. Who got the Sunmed? Oh yeah, Sheena. 136. Sheena.
Yeah, Waylon.
Yeah.
The letter for this check says, "Dear Mrs. Pod, you previously accepted a payment for this settlement. Because there is still money in the fund, the FTC is sending out another round of payments." So a lawsuit that people didn't get their money from, so they're giving out to the people who did.
Sounds legitimate to me. I'd cash it.
I don't know. I'm going to find out. I definitely will if I can. There's a couple things that I should pay off that Mom didn't have paid off, like that storage shed, so that could go to that.
If you cash it, you could You could sign up on locals.
Well, what I'm thinking, Mom owed like $1,200 on a storage shed out here, man, and those people didn't
I
charge her for
know.
like the whole last 2 years of her life. But if it is like legally questionable of me cashing that because she's dead, and I get in some trouble with it, what are they going to say if I used it to pay off her debt? You know what I mean? It would look better on me if it was a legally questionable thing, I would say, if I do the right thing with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what FTC is, Peter.
Sprout bucks. Dawn has a sprout buck. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have two columns where one column is your indoor farmer coupons, the other column is your sprout bucks, and as the sprout bucks build up to 5, every time you get up to 5 sprout bucks, I'm going to add another coupon to your coupon column, and I'm going to scratch out the sprout bucks. I like doing it by hand because it keeps my hands in practice of writing and using, because I don't really ever have to write much or anything. So like you got to be able to
Yeah.
you got to use it, or your handwriting just keeps getting forgotten.
Yeah.
Um, oh, cat got one. Cat got 2 sprout bucks. She got the first ever sprout buck. And let's see, Nobody and Perry both got 2. I think I'll
Yeah, that's
probably
what I thought, Rose.
put less uh, sprout bucks out on the wheel next week. I think I kind of went crazy this week with a bunch of them. Alice gets one.
They're dealing with my
Andrew.
wireless charger.
And let's see, Kim Marston. Oh, and Betty both got one. Kim got 2 of them. And Betty got 1. Okay. Whoa. Zippity zip. Country Boy Weeds. Miss Rose.
Get in here at this
Guys,
tent.
I'll get to some comments as soon as I can here. Let me just get these game night winners taken care of.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I need to move this up because otherwise...
That's that GMO.
The GMO, huh?
Yeah.
GMO money, more problems.
More money, more problems.
Country Boy for 136 was Rose. Rose B. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so gotta put Rose in contact with 34 Mongrels Genetics.
Thank you, Diana.
Congrats, Rose, on winning the 34 Mongrels.
She's getting some of that Joe's fire.
Yeah, she said she has too much already, and I'm like, well, That's why I'm trying to offer the sponsors choices to go monetary instead of sending out packs of
Right.
seeds to the same five people. Just you could spend half of that, and I could read an ad for your company. Um,
Hmm.
and I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I
that's
like
kind of
the
Matthew's thing, though.
right. Well, no, and I like the idea of stockpiling seeds too, because it seems like there might be a chance that there's less availability on seeds in the near future. So I don't know.
Matthew Pierce, though, he's got a habit of sending people extra seeds. So when you
Yeah.
order from him, he'll send you another couple packs just off general principles. So that's kind of his thing. He wants that fire spread out there, and he's got good fire, y'all. So any of y'all getting these seeds from Matthew, as a grower who has grown 6 of his strains, and we also did a project where we crossed, and I have those, and that is going to be my next grow. I can attest to you that every one of those strains were good except for one, and it was decent. Some nice mid grades. Everything else was straight fire. So any of y'all that got it, I suggest at least try one. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee it.
Oh, poop. I
Matthew's a
totally
good guy
forgot.
too.
Totally forgot.
Yeah. So you remember that strain you've heard me say 1,000 times, squirt pussy? I'm sorry, that's the name of it. That I was
Um,
growing for like 3 years straight.
SP, the old SP.
Yeah. Well, Matthew took that and crossed it with his rainbow snow cone, and he made a strain for us that I have yet to grow. Sorry, Matt. Uh, Called Rainbow Squirt, and I can't wait. It's definitely next in my tent.
Okay, so we had our first ever trade yesterday. Rose, that's I forgot until we were talking about 34 mongrels. Rose decided to trade her 34 mongrels win to Kim Marston for indoor farmer coupons. But I need to know
Nice.
how many. That's up to Rose. How many coupons she wants from Kim? Like you gotta. I told them to get together and talk about it, and she said she did. They talked about it, and she wanted to do it. I'm like, well, I need to know how many to transfer. That's kind of a cool thing where you can transfer a few coupons over to someone else for their win. I think that's pretty cool. It's up to you guys though
Yeah.
to do it though. Not I can't tell you how much it's worth. It's worth however much you want it to be worth for whoever's
It's
trading.
pretty cool.
Um, okay, so Rose.
Maybe you should set some kind of value to what it's worth so people have a more of a judgment on what they can trade for
I'd have
what.
to find out what he charges for it.
For a pack of his seeds,
Yeah.
last I knew it was $30. Don't quote me, but that was the last I knew. It was $30.
Oh,
Maybe even 25 sometimes.
okay. So Rose won the Soil Foods prize as well. I need to send her a message and find out how much that is.
Rainbow P. Yeah, he didn't name it that, Peter. I had a few names that I gave him, and he went with Rainbow Squirt because it's the most appropriate. Packs in my fridge, I think. It better be because I'm ready to go.
Okay. Alice
There
gets the
they go.
leafcycle.net prize. I got to find out what the code is. Oh, that's
Put
right.
the
He
ink
sent
faded
me
off of it.
a QR code. Here it is. Import or forward. Here we go. Okay, Alice, I just sent you the link or the QR code for your LeafCycle.net prize.
Oh, I think I want to smoke a bowl.
Me too. But I'm almost done, so let's get the homework done first. Margaret winning the TwistedCannabis.com prize.
Smoke out of this nice, beautiful piece right there. Y'all know about that. Technically speaking, that's a Sherlock.
Oh, nice.
Not like the Sherlock you've seen before.
Definitely not like this. Definitely doesn't look like a Sherlock.
Yeah,
I
that's
get the
what
shape,
it is. Yeah, the glass maker labels it as a Sherlock, but it's definitely not your average Sherlock.
Okay, Margaret. Okay, Sheena. Sheena wins the Nancy'sOwn.com prize. Oop, that is not what I meant to do. Go back.
Not your average Sherlock.
Okay, Margaret. Okay, Sheena. Sheena wins the Nancy. Mute that.
I was going to say, why am I hearing myself playing back?
Winning the Nancy's Own.com prize on game night. Use code.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Darren
Last but
Welburn
not least,
made that for me.
Sheena wins the Drizzle Dab prize, which he may not respond. Sheena, I don't know if you're here right now, but he just got on his way to Austin for a champs show. Hiya, Claire. I hope you had a safe trip. Congrats. How about we say no rush on the code, but I wanted to put you in the group or in a chat. Congrats, Sheena, on winning the Drizzle Dab prize on game night. Okay. There we go, and that's that. I'm down to only one thing left that I have to ship, and that is Country Boy Weeds Frog Hopper juice, Frog Hopper sauce, you might say. I do have some swag, and I have plenty of. I have my own merch. If anyone's interested, I have T-shirts, I have hats, and magnets, and banners still left.
Got triple X, all the shirts.
I don't, man. I'm sorry. I do want to get
Gotta
more
remember
shirts
us
made.
big guys, man. Gotta remember us big guys.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting on a box of shirts that I don't know if I'll ever sell them, so I might just start getting rid of them. I do want to get some direct to.
How much are you selling them for?
DTF. I want to get some DTF ones done because these ones are
some transfers. Yeah.
Yeah, these ones are just printed or whatever. I don't know what the other.
How much you selling them for?
They were $20, so with shipping to members can pay like cost. But
why don't you like put them on I was vending. Why don't you ask like some vendors that you know, and I know you know more than one, to sell them at?
I've taken them to events. I've taken them to events, and people that don't know me at events they don't have a connection with the logo, you know.
Right.
If I can't sell them to people that I already see on a daily basis online, I don't know. I did sell a couple hats out at events to people that I don't know, but
See, I like the hat you got on. I would wear that. It doesn't even matter that I don't know who Waylon the Indoor Farmer is. Just that style of hat that you have on, I
well,
like
see,
it.
since it doesn't say Waylon, people can get this and just think that it's about them,
What's it say? The
the
Indoor
indoor
Farmer?
farmer. Yeah,
Yeah. And that might be, see, like in my Cannabis Connoisseur logo, in the sleeve of the guy says Pond Farms. But I had it done really, really small in that sleeve. So it actually looks like a cufflink on him. You follow what I'm saying? Why couldn't
right.
you do something like that? Have Waylon incorporated in the symbol to where it's not obvious, but it's there.
I haven't thought about it. I really, I didn't didn't think I'd have to incorporate Waylon more into it. But other people, I mean, until I copyright the name, which isn't free, adding Waylon into it is probably the easiest way to get people to not take it because
Not if it's not obvious. Like,
right.
there's no way if I didn't tell you Pond Farms is in that Cannabis Connoisseur label, you'd see it. You just think it's a line until you blow the picture way up. You just think it's a line of the
Why would you do
cufflink on
that
his
though?
suit. Because I wanted me to be in there, but for the same reasons as you just said. I knew people wouldn't buy my products if they associated just one person with it. The Cannabis Connoisseur by itself, everybody can associate as that.
Right.
Same reason. That's the whole reason I'm saying this, because I did it for the same
Well,
reason.
and then that's why the indoor farmer is not meant to be that I think I'm the man, the indoor farmer. I'm the indoor farmer is a generic term of the average person that decides to grow indoors,
Farm
like
indoors?
commercially. And there's a lot of
Yeah.
them. There's a lot of people that do microgreens indoors. Not so many that are doing what I'm doing with like a grow table and stuff. There are some. Aquaponics
Right.
is getting more popular and stuff like that. So there's more versions of it, but the best thing you can do in a home commercially is microgreens, unless you got a bunch of
Yeah.
space and you have some sort of cannabis license or whatever. But mostly legally and pretty much across the country, the best thing to do is microgreens, which is how I'm going to start. But to be
And
honest,
I still sell those.
oh yeah, that's what I mean. That's the commercial wise.
Oh, yeah.
It's really the only answer indoors. But
Yeah.
I don't want to stop there. Like I have so many plans on a actual farm inside, full grown or full size, like a whole bunch of raised beds and aquaponic systems and all that stuff eventually. But it'll be a separate building than my house.
Yeah.
There's a lot you can do in your house, but there's also a lot of limitations, a lot of hair and dirt and dust and human mess that just doesn't really necessarily jive with the garden, but it is what it is.
Very
All right,
true.
guys, we're gonna go ahead and start spinning this. I see 17 still in the house. If you could hit the hashtag, light up the comments. If you're not on the wheel already, maybe I'll give you just a minute here as I hit this to add you to the wheel. I did get a pretty good size scoop of hash already. That's pretty fast. I really thought it was going to take a couple more washes with more ice, because when I put I gotta stop saying product. I'm not selling it. When I put the material in there, well, when I say product, I think like I'm
I
producing
know
something.
what.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But when
And
you say
Facebook
that,
algorithm.
exactly,
Yeah.
it can totally sound more like something else. But the material was maybe only 4 ounces.
Yeah.
So
What's your return, you think?
I think I'm going to get a better return since I put less material in. That's my prediction.
You wash more than once? Is this your first wash?
No, I've washed 2 or 3 times now, maybe more. I'm getting better at it, but I also realize that the more you wash before you dump it out each time, the more you're gonna get. And then I usually put the same water back in. It's cold already,
Mhm.
unless I went and bought a bunch of ice, which I could. But I've also had too much ice in there, and it took a long time for it to melt to the point where it would actually slosh around like it's supposed to do.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it was just like getting stuck, and and
Where
the
it was at its coldest point.
right, and the material was already a frozen block. So I'm like, that's ice by itself. So that's
Do you
basically ice.
use salt?
Salt?
Yeah. People
No.
pour salt in their ice water. Salt increases the melt point of ice, which therefore cools the water faster.
I thought salt melted ice.
It does. I just said it increases the melting point of ice. But when you
Oh,
put ice in water and you mix it with salt, the fact that salt makes ice melt faster than it does just in water makes the water cooler quicker.
right. I see. Well, my thing is
Some
though
people do.
the issue I have is the longevity. Like for me, like at this point, I should be finding more ice to put in it, but I don't have any more. So I'm gonna let this wash maybe one or two more cycles, and this will be my last dumping out of this. But I think the next time I do this, I want to get a good sized bag of ice before I start, because there is
Yeah.
a point where you want to add some more ice. That cold water doesn't stay that way for too long. So, um, yeah.
Right.
So that's kind of
Well, adding
the only
salt will
issue.
make it even less. Adding salt to your ice
Yeah,
water will make it stay that way even less time, but
right.
it gets colder quicker. And I
I
think
want
that's the purpose of washing, right? You get cold, knock the trichomes off.
yes, I agree, but at the same time, it takes a little bit of time because it's only getting so much jostling or so much torque for each spin, and
Right.
so I guess uh, I mean I'm guessing here. We're just talking, but I think that uh, the water will knock off, or the cold will knock off the trichomes, but then it takes a little while for you to get them away from the material and out of that bag that the material is in into the water.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I think from what I've seen in the past, I didn't get as much if I was draining the water out too often. I get more if I let it wash longer. If that makes any sense. Anyway,
Yeah,
all right.
you do, but you also get more of the chlorophyll and other stuff that's in the plant that you don't want, which is why some of it may be a little darker than you were talking earlier than blonde colored.
Right, I'm not. I'm stacking together the stuff from the bottom two
Yeah.
different bags, and I'm not adding in all the extra bags. Also, like there's like 8 bags you could put into it, and I'm only using 3. So,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah,
also
Rose,
trying
that
to.
sucks.
I also would like to press the bubble hash into rosin. That was kind of the whole reason that I'm not so worried about how clean it is and stuff. Yeah, I don't
I
have
have a whole
600
rosin
bucks.
bulb.
Yeah. Well, it's the 19th, and I have to.
Yeah.
I get paid once a month. I'm already
I
on
don't have
fumes.
600
So,
bucks either. Why you think I'm trying to sell it?
right. I hear that. I mean, I do. I'm just not trying to cash my savings out. Plus, I got some Bitcoin. I'm waiting for Bitcoin. It's been rising back up. Hopefully, that
Hmm.
goes up over its
Very
previous.
slowly for some reason.
Yeah, but you know what? It's actually faster than it has been in the past. If you did it at one point, there would have been over 3 years before it came back up over the. But then
Hmm.
it does eventually does. There's actually ways to make money on the decline too, though. I just don't. I'm not risky enough. I don't do it.
I
You
don't
can.
know how to make it on the decline, but that time period you're talking about, I set with the very first Bitcoin I ever bought for that 3 year period. I
Yeah.
set with what I bought. I still have it, dude. That's kind of a savings thing I'm trying to do.
Mhm.
So
I don't know enough about the personal wallets and how to buy it and actually own it directly on my computer. I buy it through some of these different apps, and that's
so do
not
I.
great. I mean, but then you're not really owning it because the app kind of owns it. But I don't know enough to have it on my system. I need to get into it. Peter, are you still here? I think he said he. I think he was leaving a while ago.
James Pocock, what's going on, man? Pete, are you still here?
My name, it says anniversary follow. Never seen that before. Oh, nice. Well, congrats and thank you for being an anniversary follower, Rose.
Who's that?
Yeah, Rose
Rose?
Thorne.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she said something about wanting to join in on this on the all the fun here soon too. Hopefully you do, Rose. Just think about it like
People in the
this.
boxes.
No, I mean, well that too, but I think she meant like the prizes in the game show, game night. The thing is, you got to remember that paying $2 actually gets you more back than you pay in. And if you what you can do is you can use the prizes and trade for prizes that are worth some money and actually make some cash off of it. Just so you all know, or at least that's how it was. You're making a lot of noise back there. Can you mute that?
Yep. Damn it. Hold on. I got shit falling out. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. What was I getting at? Oh yeah. So for the longest time, I made it to where any member at the lowest level could win all sorts of prizes and actually trade the prizes and make money and actually get a positive, a net increase, a net uh, benefit to joining. But that wasn't, for some reason, it wasn't encouraging people to join. I don't understand. So I've changed it now to the where we have these Sprout Bucks, and the Sprout Bucks help me regulate, what I'm giving out in order to just feel like I'm giving a benefit or a value to my subscribers. So I still feel that way. I'm still giving a value, but I think I was giving too much. People weren't really. They might have been taking advantage, but not in ways that would perpetuate us to do it more. Like, I mean, the more you push the sponsors out, the more they're inclined to do more for the show and all that. So I thought it would be cool to see people trading these prizes out to people outside the community and maybe get a few bucks. They get a deal, you get a deal. But hey, it is what it is, and I gotta adjust. And we've done that now with our Sprout Bucks. It looks like Peter's not here, so we're gonna spin this again. That's okay. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. She said. But yeah, the value. I mean, you join and you maybe get yourself in on the number post, win indoor farmer coupons, and you've made money back instantly. All right. I feel like I want to do a little bit longer on this because it's the last time I'm gonna dump it out. I need more ice before I want to do any more. I guess I could keep the water in there, but that would just get gross over time. I'm not gonna do that.
Ow. That hurt.
All right, who's still here in the chat? Let's see it. Hashtag. Come on over to the Rumble.
6 on the book. That's what it says.
Yeah, you can see the numbers now. I took that off because I feel like some people see those numbers and then it makes them either make different choices. Huh?
The audience. There's a setting. You click off the audience.
Yeah. So if you look up in the right hand corner in the not in the studio. Huh?
You're talking about Rumble. I'm talking about on Facebook.
Yeah, but you can see all of that. You should be able to see all that in the studio, can't you? At the top.
I don't know.
No.
Top right. Total 14.
It might not be able to since you're on the phone.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I thought that's what you were looking at. Yeah. James, are you still here?
X2.
Yeah, but X doesn't really count. They don't have concurrent viewers. The number is just the number of people that stopped in, so it just keeps making this number go up for no reason.
James. James Smith.
Yep, he might have left already to go get his kid, but he said if you count all my new babies in solo cups, we have over 100. He said.
Yeah,
Rose
he's
says, I hate it when you accidentally swipe and it takes you to a different live. Yeah, especially one that you didn't want to show up in.
he's here. He just
Be
said
next to
here.
my name.
Yes.
Okay, cool. James is a member and was a sponsor, but I'm guessing he's gonna. I think he said he's coming back as a sponsor at some point.
Cheers.
James, cheers. Remember, James, that offer is out there to you and to anybody, any sponsor. Could go to a monetary sponsor where I just read ads here and there for you. I don't mind that. I do it for Rumble, 20 cents sometimes, like not always very much, but just for practice, you know. I
He
wouldn't
heard
mind.
you, James.
Yeah, it's a long delay, man. You're probably hello. He said.
Yeah.
I hope you can hear me, James. Can you hear me? All right, let's finish this bowl and then get out of here. I do, like I said, have my son home from Martin Luther King Day, so should probably go get him a snack or something.
They don't celebrate that at school here in this town. My girl went to school today. But the next town over didn't.
I mean, I can't, I couldn't say really one way or the other if I think that we should be at school that day, but it is kind of crazy how like there's multiple holidays every day now, and
Yeah.
like and there's like all these different great people that we want to acknowledge and stuff, and there's so many more that we don't, and it's just like I don't know, it's too many.
James said what he would.
It's a coupon every time, brother, unless you're not a member, in which case you would get a game night ticket to play in game night and you can win some Sprout bucks. James, let me look at what you got. You've got 2, so that makes 3.
Yeah, Denise. Man, this stuff is real far behind for me.
Yeah, it's very far behind. What did Denise say? Wow. Yeah, they're still trying to tell me. That's crazy. Good to see you too, Rose. Rose, let me know if you want to be in on people in the boxes. I think I may have taken you, or I think you were in the chat over there, and yeah, let me know. We've got room. And
Ethics Genetics says hello.
That's Mr. Andrew. Shouts out, brother. Andrew, you won. What was it that you won? Oh yeah, you got some Sprout bucks. Remember, even non-members can get Sprout bucks. You just have to be in game night. The only way to do that is to win a ticket or to get a ticket from somebody.
Just stopping by to say hi. Ethics.
Cool, man. No problem. We're gonna be wrapping up here in a minute. I think I'm good to go on all that. And let me show you this here, Ty. There's a good little puddle of mud.
Puddle of muzz. I love hash.
And then I set it on top of this other. I need to put a paper towel underneath that. I should smoke some right now, actually. Not some of this, but.
Rose says, I really do, but sometimes it's just not possible.
Yeah, I hear that. We're going to be talking current events this Thursday, so kind of what's been going on. I leave that one. That one's kind of open to like you could talk about, worldly current events, but it still has to be in like the story form in the show, in the game, and everything. But it also has to do with us too, like what's been going on with us this month, and so it's a little bit of both. Yeah, there's been lot going on, a lot of people, a lot of tensions up. I'm really spending a lot less time on Facebook because it's just nonstop. Like it's just, and you can't. It really does no good to like try and jump in on some of the insanity that people. I don't care which topic you want to talk about, but there's a bunch of things that people are just going insane about. So sad.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse before it gets better, I'd say.
Yeah, but that's nature. I think it's all natural, in my
It's
opinion.
just unfortunate because these situations, it's the weakest among us that suffer the most and
Yeah,
least deserving of it.
but don't you know, or don't you think though that it's interesting at least that people there are people today, I would say a large percentage of people today that just wouldn't be alive or wouldn't be able to live, um, even 100 years ago because of all the not just advancements but all of the amenities and the excess and stuff,
Help.
and not just like in the West, but like that trickles into everywhere really. But it's just crazy that people like today that just wouldn't survive in like say a hunter gatherer or a tribal sort of situation.
Well, I'm empathetic towards humanity as a whole, so I want to see its survival. I want to see its increase. But
Do you want
yeah,
to do you want to see us on
there's
other
definitely.
planets? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely, I want to see the advancement of humanity because I believe that I really do have this fantasy in my head, I guess, of everybody loving everybody and the world at peace and whatever else, you know. So I guess in my mind, the end goal of advancement, be it technological advancement or the mindset of humanity or whatever it may be, would be peace among everybody. Uh,
What
you
if we
know,
find out that's just not because it's not in our nature, but also because peace, we don't usually advance through peace. War usually is what advances us. I'm not advocating for war. I'm just saying I wonder if it would
that's
be a
why it's
detriment over time if we were to not have fighting. You know what I mean?
no, I don't think it would be. I think mankind is, like you said, is naturally inclined to war, but that's part of the fantasy that people like me live in. Is that we could get past that? That humanity's
Right.
intelligence can increase enough
Like a
that
utopia.
war, yeah, that war isn't a thing anymore. You know what I mean? Where everybody has respect for everybody and everybody shows love to everybody. And
Do you
it's just
remember?
never, as you know, but it is
Right.
it is a
Well,
fantasy utopian.
it can be like a goal or a thing or a
I think we should
unattainable.
strive to do it, though. That's what I'm
Do you
saying. No, it
remember
may not.
in Right? Do you remember in the Matrix where they said that originally they created a system that was perfect and that no one had any need or want, but
Yeah,
humans went insane because they couldn't live in a perfect system to where there was no conflict. And
yeah.
so I'm not that's a movie, right? So but it was just an
But true,
interesting sort of anyway.
it is
Cheers.
true though, because I mean, humanity doesn't seem to be able to do that. I mean, we've had examples of people who have tried to do this here on Earth, but
We also
mankind's greed will not
and
allow it.
well,
And then
I hate
you
to say
stack. I'm
greed is
sorry.
just an extension of our like uh, instinct to survive. Like the more you have, the more you think you'll survive. Like the more of whatever it is, money, women,
Yeah.
whatever it is. And
But imagine
so,
a place where you didn't know what need was when you were born, where everybody didn't know what hunger was. Imagine a place like that where people didn't have to fight to struggle to live at all. And some people didn't have way more than other people, and everybody was just kind of equal. And I ain't talking about a perfect socialist society. I'm talking about a utopia like you originally
Hmm.
said that I envisioned.
The
Just if,
the
if children were born and bred into this world without knowledge of those things, and all they knew was they were always full, and they were always happy, and everybody always treated them good, what would that be?
that
How
would be
would the
a
next
that,
1,000 years of
that would be a spoiled child, though. That child wouldn't be able to
but
take care of.
spoiled? Where does spoiled come from? That's our analogy
That's our
of what a
word for it,
child is.
but that's what
Yeah,
happens to a kid who is given everything they want when they want it.
but
Eventually, they
why?
expect that because that's just what happens to kids. We've seen it,
What
like, I don't know,
can we look
play out
at
over and over.
it on a deeper level of imagine that kid that had everything he wanted, never knew what it was to not have anything. Like he didn't know what spoiled was because he didn't feel more special than all the kids around him. So he could act more special because all the kids around him had the same thing or the same amount.
I mean, that's an interesting point, but I would say that they don't need to know what spoiled is to act that way without even having contact with other children. Like, my son is spoiled, but I don't spoil him. It's just the way he acts. Like, how do I put this? Like, he doesn't know he doesn't know starvation. He doesn't know going without because I'm
Yeah.
at a place so because of that and I tell him that, and I try to fight against it. I even told him, I was like, we need to go through all these toys and and gather up all the ones that you don't play with or don't care about anymore. He has no concept of that. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
care about them all. Like, well, yeah, but there's a bunch of them that you haven't touched in a couple years. Like, let's get some of these and let's donate them. And no,
But
we're
is
not
that
donating
spoiled
them.
or is that protected? You have made
He's
sure that your son was in such an environment that he didn't really know that he didn't need this excess of things.
But then he's missing the compassion of, like, let me help out let me help out these kids that might be without, because he doesn't know
Right.
what that means. He doesn't know what that
So I
means to
think
be
that's the
without.
job of us parents, us good parents,
Well,
is instilling them passions in them by teaching them the right way.
I really, I don't like to use his disability as a crutch, or not, or but at least in the conversation, like, that's really, I think, where the problem is. I can't get the point across to him yet because he just doesn't have that. He's basically an only child, and he just doesn't have that concept of having to share all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's just, yeah, it's a hurdle, and I think any parent that has a single child is probably going to have, but also, regularly abled kids may understand it a little bit better. You take them to a shelter, or you take them to a soup kitchen, or you go through an exercise of compassion, and you show them what it could be like. My son isn't going to know that. He doesn't have that. It's like somebody. I don't know if I want to tell that whole story, but basically, he doesn't have the thing that triggers, oh my God, when somebody gets hurt right in front of you. Someone gets
Hmm.
hurt, they fall, they hit. Like, this woman fell on her face, was bleeding on her face, and he's laughing. He doesn't have he doesn't have that trigger of, like, compassion to people. So I think that's part of the problem. And I don't know that I'll be able to sort of teach that out of him. Like, but yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. He'll come out of it.
I mean, he's still uh, making strides every day, but yeah, that's just one thing I think is going to take a while. And if it's
I
frustrating as a parent, that is, like, I don't spoil my kids, but he's
I was
still coming
said
out
to
that
be
way.
the same way as a child, Waylon.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with a couple different diagnoses as a child because they said I didn't show empathy or any passion.
Mm.
Problem was, is I felt it deeply. I felt it deeply, but I can't really put a finger on what made me not show it facially or physically so that the persons around me could think I was normal. But I felt it just as deeply as they did, if not deeper. It wasn't until later on in life that I figured things out and I understood that the difference in me feeling it and other people feeling it from me. And then it wasn't even until my mid 30s that I got to the point where I don't care if people feel it from me anymore. And just
Right.
started I just started knowing what I felt and trying to be emotionally acceptable to people around me in my responses. It doesn't always work, and it still doesn't. You've even told me yourself that at times I can come off whatever, and I don't mean it. You know what I mean? But
Kind of.
I never really knew how to connect what I felt to what people wanted to receive in
Mhm.
my signals or face or whatever else. I just did what it did.
A lot of times people are that way where it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And not only how you say it, and I'm not speaking about you specifically, but it's not only about how you say it, it's about how it's I don't know if humility is the right word, but it's about how whether or not people are open to um, the back and forth communication where someone else disagrees with them. When you
Yeah.
disagree, like it shouldn't be a thing where I'm trying to then like trying to force you to see my side. You just try to present your thoughts as best you can. And I think a
Yeah.
lot of people have that same inkling of like, especially online, where it's like, oh no, no, like there's this like energy that's happening there that you wouldn't have in a one-on-one conversation with somebody in a room
No,
versus
you
and
that energy be checked in a room face to face.
there's something different up there and with the microphones and everything. Like I don't know about you, but as a kid, like most kids are fascinated with getting on a microphone. Oh man,
Yeah,
I get to talk to the
absolutely.
mic. Well, now we're doing this, and it's like, oh hey, I get to hear I can hear my own voice as I'm speaking to you guys right now, and it just gets to the point where we're hearing our own voices. We're sort of ingesting on our own refuse all day while talking to the mic. You know what I mean? And that's somebody said this. I don't remember where I heard it, but the sound of your own voice is the most soothing sound to the human body. And that's why babies coo and caw and make sound, and that's why we talk to ourselves, and that's why it sounds so weird when we hear our voice recorded. When you hear it when it's not coming from inside your own head, because of the
Yeah, it don't sound
vibration
like
and the
you.
yeah, all of the tones and everything, you're missing a bunch of the tone that you would normally have. And there's a whole science behind that where we just love to hear the sound of our own voice. So that's another part, is like people being able to stop and be like, oh, let me listen to you, let me hear what you got to say. That's missing a lot of times in conversation. Like you're just waiting for the
You know what?
next.
You know what's funny? Over on TikTok, people tell me, I didn't think nothing of it at first, but it's happened around 10 different times. But they tell me I sound like Vin Diesel on the microphone. I don't get it because, again, like you just said, we don't hear our voice the same way other people hear it.
Hmm.
So, do you hear that? I just want to know, or is it these young kids that's making that connection?
I could hear the tone, but you have a different accent than he does.
Right.
He's from I don't know where he's from, but
What
it
What do you
definitely
mean?
has like a northeastern accent.
Like
New
the
England, they
bass,
yeah,
the
his
deepness?
no, his accent. Vin Diesel. I mean, he
No, you
sounds like
tone.
he's from the Bronx or something. You know,
Right. You said tone at first. What do you mean the tone? As in the
your
depth, the
tone,
bass?
your depth is could probably mimic his pretty easy, but I hear a different accent when you talk. So
Hmm.
I don't know.
Like a
I'd have to listen to him. That'd be something
like
we
a
can't do on Facebook. I got hit yesterday on game night for something, music or
four.
whatever, and I'm playing all original music here, baby. So Facebook can go, and it's probably somebody, and anybody can actually go and like claim that there's a copyright that you're on your video of their stuff. And I think that they have
Yeah.
no there's no repercussions for them to do that, and so they can just do that to everyone's videos, and then hope that you'll accept it, and then they can make some money or whatever.
Facebook
Oh,
allows for you to label as AI made now too, to put some protection on that.
James, mine, you said? I'm not sure. Remember, there's a long delay. So, but James did say his son was home all day because of the holiday,
Yeah, I
and
seen that.
that's funny, James, because you would not have won the door prize otherwise. There was another day where you won it, and he always has to leave like 15 or 20 minutes before the end of the show on
Yeah.
Mondays, and that's or actually throughout the week. So it's funny that he happened to win the day that he could win. I'm
Good
from
luck.
upstate New York. I've been told I have an accent. Yeah, you got a bit of an accent, James. Have you met James in person, Ty?
Oh no, not in person.
He goes
I
to a
think
lot
I
of
had
events
some
in
tea
Illinois.
from him a
So,
long time ago.
uh,
James, are you in the group that I'm admin in with Brian Nugcraft?
ooh, some mystery, huh?
Because I'm pretty sure I had some underground genetic seeds, lemon, something or another from you.
A little bit of
It was some
intrigue and
regs.
mystery. What's the name of the group, Ty? Can you tell us? Can't tell us.
Nugcraft Nugs.
Oh,
Nugcraft Nugs.
okay. Well, now the mystery's gone. You made it seem
Yeah, I
like you
can
didn't
tell you.
want to tell that you didn't want to say the name because you're like
No, no,
I'm in an admin, the one group, and I'm like, oh, now the
shit.
people want to know.
I'm admin in like 11 groups. There's a couple of them I just need to leave though because they don't do nothing.
Yeah, my group is kind of like literally just for me to share in. I can share other people's stuff in if they
Yeah.
ask me to, but I think I have like 1,500 people in the group, and it's just for my. A whole bunch of the people in there don't ever engage with my stuff, so I don't know why they're even in that group. The only thing in the
Yeah.
group is my stuff. It's just for me to hit the add everyone. So every day they're getting
He
that add
said nope.
everyone, unless they can.
Well, there's somebody
Maybe.
else out there
Huh?
claiming underground genetics.
Uh oh. Well,
At least that name.
James, I don't know what it says on the LLC, but growers only underground genetics, I think, was the whole thing. So maybe someone else could take just underground genetics
He said maybe one of my older accounts.
or that too. Yeah,
Yeah, I
he's probably got
remember
a
you.
he's probably got a dozen accounts. I don't have a bunch of pages. I do actually. No, I have a bunch of pages, but they're for different things. Like I have my Maccabees Live Market page, which is just for the business, not for live streaming. And then I've got WTIF Gaming page, which is just for gaming, which I can't even use because the
Yeah.
MetaQuest doesn't let me go live to a page. Anyway, I digress. Let's get out of here, Ty. I'll take one more hit with you,
He said
and
anyway.
yeah, it's
I don't
time.
have.
We're just
I
rambling.
mean,
Huh?
I have a bunch of pages, but the only thing that isn't named Ty or Tyler Pond is the cannabis connoisseur. So I name everything what I am. Not trying to change names or hide behind nothing like a lot of
Right.
people I know.
Well, but like some people will just have a dozen, uh, pages with a similar name. And I'm like, damn it, which one? There's a few people like that.
James said,
Oh,
yes, I
hey,
did have a scumbag. Try using my company
I just
name.
got a message from a number I don't recognize from some 347 area code. It says, "Is everything all right?" Ho 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 ho. Should I say no? It's no. I'll say no. It's mostly all left. I don't know. Maybe something else. I'll say
No,
no. I'll say no. I spent it all already. I need more. Send more.
say
Send more
according to
money.
MAGA,
Huh?
say according to MAGA.
Let's put an X on
Uh-huh.
that because a lot of things are looking pretty
I'm
all
saying
right.
everything is all right. Alt right. I mean, all right. No, I'm messing. I had to throw it in there now. Come on.
Alt right. That's the boogeyman of yesterday.
Is
Um, man, there's a lot of good things I could say. Um,
Dad said, tell him you need some money.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be
Ask
if I
them,
wasn't
are
broke.
they from the Filipino? Are they from the Philippines?
347. I don't know. I'll say. I'll say
I'm gonna
everything's
look it up.
fine. I'll say everything's fine, but I got blood everywhere.
347 area code. Hey, it says 347 area code, the outer boroughs of New York, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island.
Wow.
Say, I don't know. How's it going in New York City?
I'll say everything's fine, but I got blood
James,
everywhere. I'm almost to New York now. Where can we meet?
James is from New York. He's probably calling you.
Everything
Dude, I
went
be messing with these people when they call
well,
me.
but I got blood everywhere. I'm almost to New York. Where can we meet?
Bet. That's it right there. Perfect.
Done.
I would have been like, do you want to meet in the city? Which borough? Where are we going?
I'm almost there right now. uh, try using your company name. Oh no. Yeah.
Have you ever watched the guy on YouTube who hacks the hackers, who hacks the scammers?
I've seen that. Yeah, where like he's live on the on the phone
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
talking
he
to him.
takes
Yeah,
over
that's pretty
the
cool.
whole computer system and their cameras and everything and gets their real name. That is such a lovely man. I love that
Yeah,
dude.
and then they talk smack to each other on the phone. They're like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and the guy's like,
I
oh,
kill you and your mother.
yeah, he's like, oh, are you gonna do that at this address? And like, he tells
Right.
right where.
You do that from India or Pakistan or he be getting them though. It's crazy. Like we need more guys like him to get rid of all the scam callers and just keep
Yeah,
hitting them just like that.
there's a guy that we rated um, on Rumble, which who was
Hi Lisa, hi
a
Trent. Which was I was
where
listening, I'm
on
sorry.
Facebook.
Yeah. It just says they're watching.
It doesn't show that for me. I hope we're still friends,
Delay.
Elisa.
Back in the day, my stepdad would answer prank calls and he'd answer by saying, Mark's abortion clinic. You rape them, we scrape them. Laugh out loud. They'll always hang up. Yeah. I answer them with a foreign voice and say just whatever comes to mind. Hello? But if it's an odd number, I immediately like, hello? Oh, no, 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 no. You got the wrong number. Please call back. You come back later. Call back. And then if they don't leave me alone, I start talking sexual stuff to them about raping them in their butt and stuff. So, yeah.
Well,
They usually hang up.
let's try not to get caught up in the robot
Rose Thorne
algorithm.
says, I hope they respond.
Hey Trent, hey Lisa. So I can't remember the name of this guy, but he was a pedo hunter.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
He don't do it no more?
No, I mean like that's what we found. I found him one day randomly when trying to do a raid. Like speaking of, I think I need to do one more raid, so we can do that real fast. Gotta do one for
Yeah,
the
I seen
rest
you
of the month. Huh?
somebody's live the other day. After got off yours, he rated somebody's live there. Said Waylon the farmer is rated.
Oh, you
Don't
were
remember
in there already?
Yeah.
On Rumble?
Yeah.
That
How
it
are
was
you?
the this guy here. He's actually right.
And I meant to ask you what the hell that meant. but I forgot because now it's days later.
This guy here, the token choke. I'd rather not say the bass stoner.
Maybe I don't remember,
The
dude,
bass
because I'm a
stoner.
stoner.
Yeah, I think it was the bass stoner. Let's go to
What's that mean though? I
entertain.
still want to know.
Bass stoner.
No, when you rated that, what's that mean?
We're about to do it right now. You're gonna see it in
Yeah, but
person.
what's it do for the other person's content? Or
It sends them right now. There's only 6 people. Hey, 6 people on the Rumble. Cheers. Let me see some dancing bananas. Diane's the only commenter. Is Alice over there? Uh, so we got 5 Rumblers now. Because the show's almost over, so they're not going to hang out. But the people that are in my chat will get sent over to their other chat. Now you can opt out. You can click an opt out button. So say I had a bigger audience, I could send a few dozen people, a couple hundred people, or whatever to somebody else's stream and really help them boost. And maybe you might like who they are. You might find that you like them. And this is a pretty cool thing that Rumble added to the monthly requirements for the creator program. And since they did that, people are required to do 5 raids a month, and which means that I think us, the content creators as a whole, will help each other out more. You'll get
yeah.
to consolidate or send their audiences around to different people. Like, I don't have a clue what some of this stuff is here.
So if you go in and you
Bikini
rate another
Weekend.
person's live, does it help their algorithm get pushed out more?
Well, yeah, but it's not even the algorithm. You're giving them literal eyeballs that might enjoy their stuff. That's a direct person to person eyeballs transfer.
How though? Like, does all your audience immediately get that raid that you rated it?
No, the people. So it might, like, that's what I'm saying. It might only be 6 people right now, but if I had so other audiences might raid mine, like this. Let me see. Whatever, this
I'm
one here
just
with the
trying to get
100.
what's the benefit of it?
Yeah, I don't. I thought I explained it, but so say this person with 175 viewers, say they raid our live stream right now that we're in.
Yeah,
175 people pop in. They
from
might,
his.
yeah, and they might say, "Hey, we're here from so and so," or hashtag so and so. And maybe most of them won't stay. Maybe none of them will stay. But every one of those people will have an opportunity to see us, see me, see whoever's on the screen, and they might say,
Yeah,
"Hey, I like what this guy's saying. Oh, this guy's hitting the bong. Let me check out what he's talking about." Or, "Oh, he's
I
hitting the
see.
bong. I'm out of here." Whatever it is, you get an opportunity. You get put in front of people,
Yeah,
directly. That's
I
like,
get it.
in sales terms, like, that's the best thing you can have, is like direct,
So the
in
benefit
front
of
of
that
people,
person's audience watching or
getting to
knowing
see you, and maybe possibly liking what you
hmm
have, and maybe they follow or whatever.
that's actually a good thing. That's kind of cool because I
Yeah,
mean,
like
if
this.
you're able to in somebody's live with 5,000 people, you got to at least get a couple followers out of that.
Right, and you
Yeah,
have, like, say this person with 604 viewers watching Hot Heat. Now it's churches, and so more politics.
yeah,
Alphas make sandwiches. Interesting, with 662 people.
sure.
They might be almost done with their show, and like, well, we'll just raid. We'll throw everybody into another. Like, 'cause some people might have just got there and they're ready to sit and watch something, and so then boom, you send them into something that looks interesting. First IRL
Yeah.
adventure on Rumble. Lone Wolf's first Rumble Day adventure. Interesting.
So
See,
raid one of
huh? I would
raid
raid
one of
one of the. I'd like to raid a smaller one. Classic
why?
rewinds. No,
Why?
because
What
I want to.
happens? I mean,
I want to help out somebody that's smaller than me, but there's not too many that are.
help
This is
them
just the
out by
first page.
getting more followers and then rating the smaller ones. No, I'm
Well,
just
but what I mean is, me rating the bigger ones isn't gonna get me anything.
get you some followers, probably, right?
No, it doesn't work. It works in the other direction. If they rated me, if I raid them,
Uh,
most likely I could stay over there and hang out and talk and stuff. But it's, I don't know. Maybe that's just selfish of me. There's a whole bunch of them that have Only a few people, but most of these are probably been going on forever.
No,
Stand up comedy.
Barbie or Canada related.
Florida bird feeders. Oh, I love this one.
I've got a similar rock in my garden. Welcome to the nut house. It's got a squirrel on it too.
There's no birds in this one. There was another one I
Yep.
saw before that had a bunch of bird feeders, and there was just birds there all the time. There's a mouse that looks like it's dead. Maybe no, that's a what? Maybe it's airstone.
And my headphones again.
Oh hey, the this is the Cult of the Ducks.
Can you still hear me all right?
I can. Winter Snow
Okay.
and Critters. This is just someone filming their backyard, and they've got almost as many followers as me. Just filming the backyard, relaxing live bird cam. I want to see some birds, damn it.
Let's
What?
go raid the Cops channel.
Who?
The Cops channel. Let's raid it.
The
I,
Cops
I
channel.
like the I like the idea of raiding the Cops channel.
They got a lot more. They got 971 followers. I think they'd have more, but Cops Forever Streaming Edition. Okay, that's loud, but I also don't want to play the audio. That's funny though. It's funny. But they probably just stream this nonstop all day, every day, so I don't feel like I want to raid them either.
Bye, Rose. Rose says, all right.
Have a good day.
Take my sicky nap. Seems like everybody I know is getting sick.
I hope you feel better soon, Rose. Yeah, I don't know. It's from the Manwich show. The Manwich show.
Huh.
I'm gonna look at their page. So a bunch of politics. I pet goat too. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if people see that when they come to my page, like, what the hell is this all about? There's some religious ones.
Hallelujah.
RT documentary. End times. Christmas countdown live
Damn.
for 2025.
I'm not gonna vote for you, Lisa. Me neither. I ain't trying to be either. Y'all keep that 28th strain of COVID over there.
What's this about? Just music. I'm not gonna listen to it. Chat with me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Girls, like when you say you want to be friends, that's how I'm looking at you. Like, what's up, my boy?
What?
I'm a black guy. Bruh. You already know what my mind is.
She was like, do I look like you want to be friends? That's how I'm looking at you.
Did
Like,
he
what's
just
up, my
his
boy?
live just went down?
In a minute, chat. I gotta go. I gotta get me a camera, man. I need a camera.
Then you gotta go.
I'll stream in chat. Cause like for real, bro.
I need a camera.
Especially like when the kids go to sleep at night for the like.
Okay, this guy's name is Corey St. Joseph, 10 followers. See, he would love a raid. He's got 4 people watching. He's got 10 followers. Wow. Good for him. He's got a lot of videos. I think we should raid him. I think we're going to raid this guy.
Right away.
Bed by like 9, 10 o'clock. I really,
So here's what we do.
I probably will stream
Take
earlier,
this.
and then when they get off of school, I'll pay not pay attention to them, but like I'll play with them a lot. I'll probably take them to the park and for like basically all day. You know what I'm saying? And then tire them out, give them a good, nice warm bath, feed them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do that stuff every day, but like, except for take them to the park, they don't go to the park. Well, my son goes to the park almost every day because right
He
across
likes
the
Rated
home.
street from
incoming.
us is a park, so we
So
go
you can
to the park
opt
every
out
day.
as
The
a
park
person
opens
in the
when
chat. You can click
the
opt
bus
out.
comes. My daughter goes to the park every other day. So when they get off the bus, some days when it's like, oh, why? What is he doing? I let him play at the park for
Trent,
slide a couple times, play around.
Say again.
Trent said he took off. He says later. He says,
Have a
glad I
good
was
one,
able to
Trent.
stop by and say hi. I gotta run.
To see the thing with
I'm gonna
her
see
is
if
she
he
gets dropped off
notices,
right
or
in
maybe
front of
this
the
is
door
a
instead of by the
pre-recorded
park.
video.
That's one of the reasons why my son gets to go. My daughter doesn't as much.
That looks like Kick. Oh, he's got all his chats put
Yeah,
together. I
she
need to get those
good.
chats put together too. Whoa, just the camera work is crazy. Oh, okay. There's music that I shouldn't be listening to. Okay, all right, we got to go. But I'm gonna stay over here for a minute and say hi to this group of people. I don't know what's happening. I don't think it's live. It's not live. It's because the chat's not coming up on his screen. Maybe he just doesn't have Rumble loaded in there. Anyway, it was fun. I,
Got 3 over here right now. You got 7 on Facebook.
yeah,
4 on that.
everyone just got dumped into this chat, except for people that opted out. So that's how that works. But it's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell what you're saying.
Me?
Yeah, you were talking and then it
I said,
said,
that's cool.
okay. It was like cut out and buzzy. Anyway, let's go. See you later. Thanks for hanging out, Ty. Everybody else, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the review show. I don't know. I might just do more. I need to get this moving again so I can dump it out. But yeah, we'll see y'all later. I'm going to finish this up. And I guess I have a few minutes to finish this up. So I'll head over to Locals just for a hangout for a few minutes if anybody's bored. We'll see you there. Hit the like button on your way out. And I thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer. Check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Waylon the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro setup, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Waylon's here, and he's